How to plan your US CMA exam of 4 hours on the D-Day. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel CMA Sunny Chandarana, and today's video would be most interesting video which I've come across, where I would be explaining you my foolproof strategy that has helped me to pass my US CMA exam. This is all about the 4-hour scenario where you are in the test center, in the Prometric center, and you have prepared well. So guys, before watching this video, there is a disclaimer that many of my viewers are viewing this video but they are not subscribing it, so I would request each and every one of you to subscribe so that the video gets really interesting and it motivates me to come up with such videos. So let's talk about this video. So guys, in today's video we would be discussing about how to plan your 4 hours, which is divided into 3 hours of your MCQ writing and 1 hour of your essay. Before that, I am assuming that you all are very much well prepared for those who have got their exams in Jan and Feb, and for those who have got their exams in May and June, this video will be helpful for you because based on this video, you can plan your MCQs and you can plan your essay writing. So guys, every one of you knows that in order to get into essay, you should at least score 50 marks. But how to score maximum within a set of 3 hours is something which I would be discussing here. So guys, if I have to divide this entire video, I would divide into 3 areas, which is input, process and output. Input is something where you have prepared well, you have given your MCQs, you have solved your mock papers, and before the exam day, I am assuming that you are very much prepared to give your exam. Now that you are very much prepared, the only worry should be that whether I'll be benefiting maximum, whether I would be scoring maximum in the set of 3 hours, because the objective is to get into essays. So to get into essays, I at least need 50 marks. So how do you score well in this 3 hours exam? So guys, in order to score well, you have to plan it very strategically. For every 100 questions, for each question, you have got only 1 minute and 48 seconds if I do the math. All you have to do is just divide 180 divided by 100 and the answer is 1.8, which is nothing but 1 minute and 48 seconds. So what you need to do? See, you cannot spend 1 minute and 48 seconds in the every question because not all question will need that amount of time. So what should be your plan? Guys, this is based out of 3 hours, but I want you guys to complete all your MCQs in 2 hours. Why 2 hours? Because that will really help you to solve and give much time into your essays. Even if it is not possible to solve in 2 hours, 2.5 hours is something which I can give you. But for that, you need to watch this video because the rest of the video would be really very interesting. So guys, 1.48 means 1 minute and 48 seconds. But how can you plan well? This is the question, right? So to answer your question, this is a tip that I have following it and I've always guided my students to follow this. In first half an hour, try to solve maximum questions which are just one-liner questions. See it, even if you do not know the answer, select any 4, the probability is 25, flag it, move ahead. I'm sure by now in first half an hour you must have solved at least 30 to 40 because 30 to 40 questions are very one-liner questions or questions which you have answered. It is very bookish or any fundamentals which you are aware of. You just need to read the question. There are 4 options. Select the best option which you feel is right, flag it and move forward. See guys, moving on is really important. See, I understand that when we are in a committed relationship and when we break up, moving on is really difficult. But here I would suggest you to move on because do not fall for any question. Do not hold your sentimental values for any question or else your rest of the questions will be at stake. So by first half an hour, you need to clear 30 to 40 MCQs. Now in next 1 hour, which you have got ample of time, in next 1 hour, try to solve those questions which you are 100% sure of. Do not try to overthink for the question which you are not sure of. In next 1 hour, you need to at least clear 30 questions which you are 100% sure of because you have really worked well, you have really played well. So in 1.5 hours, you have almost cleared 70 questions. And out of those 70 questions, 30 questions you are very sure of, which you can, 100% say that I know this. So 30 marks for you is secure. And for the 40 questions which you have solved in half an hour, I am assuming at least 20 to 25 marks you are sure of. Only 5-6 questions are like that, which can be difficult. But since those were one-liners, you have just attempted it, flagged it, and you have kept it for review. So by now, you have secured your 50 marks to pass into your essay. See guys, the objective is to clear your CMA exam. Marks, if you have studied well, you will score really well. But if you feel that, something is at stake, the objective is to clear and you need to score 360. For that, you need to complete your MCQs and you need to complete your essays. So in 1.5 hours, you have secured your 50 marks. Now you have 1 complete hour to solve the difficult questions, and those 1.5 hours is your bonus point. Any question which you are attempting for the rest 30, even if I am assuming that you are scoring 50% out of that, then only you have scored 65 marks, guys. And trust me, 65 marks will really help you to get into your essays, and in essays you need to plan really well. So you have understood it, right? What I'm trying to explain. Now let's talk about essays. See guys, essays are something which is checked by a human, and one thing which I would like to make a revelation about is someone who is checking essays is really willing to give you marks. But for that you need to type something, you need to write something relevant. It is not expected to be 100% as per book. You can't rectify things, you can't be bookish all the time. But a basic understanding about the topic which they have asked you for is something which needs to be typed, which needs to be written. So guys, have the habit to write pointers. Pointers are your best friend, guys. Tell me, my foolproof strategy is that to crack the essay, always try to attempt writing in pointers. Essays will not help you. Writing unnecessary explanation will not help you. You need to solve 2 essays. In one essay, there are around 5 to 6 questions. So you have to plan it very strategically, and for that you need to write pointers. And trust me, writing relevant pointers will help you to score more rather than writing all exaggerated things which are not required, guys. So this is my foolproof strategy that will really help you to score more than 360, guys. And trust me, this will really help you. See, you have studied well. I'm assuming you have prepared, you have scoring well, but 4 hours will really decide for you whether you will be a US CMA or not. And for that you need to plan smart, you need to think smart, and for that you need to act smart. See guys, input is something where you have really worked well, you have studied well, you have done revisions, you have solved MCQs, you have solved mock papers. Processing is something where you have to plan entire 4 hours based on which the overall outcome should be you should be getting more than 360 marks, and the output is you being a US CMA, guys. So this is my very honest video which I've come across, which I've spoken. Even after watching this video, if you've got any doubts, any queries, do comment. I'll there to help you out, guys. You and I will help you to clear your US CMA, and that is my mission for the next and rest of the year. But the only thing you need to do is like this video, subscribe me, and press the bell icon so that all the updates related to channel is with you. I'll come up with such videos. Till then, you take care, and I hope those who have got their exams in Jan and Feb window are prepared well. All the best to them.